Hi, I'm Kristen Davis at the St. Louis Pilates Lab, and we are here today for holiday party ready posture. It's that time of year when there's so much on the social calendar, places to go, people to see, pictures to take, and one of the ways that you can feel great this holiday season is by feeling like you're standing up tall, showing off your fabulous jewelry, and being ready for anything that comes your way. This is a quick workout with my friend and colleague Clary, and you'll need two things. A small set of weights, 1, 2, or 3 pounds, and if you're a little delicate in the neck, you might want a small cushion or a folded towel. We're going to start lying on your back. Clary, go ahead and make your way down. And just arrive on the mat. It's a busy time of year. You might need a second just to scan the body and see what's happening. Go ahead and bend your knees and set your feet flat on the mat. Good. From here, you'll roll to one side, and we're going to open up with Eve Gentry's Feel Good Arm Circles, one of Mr. Pilates' students. If you have a delicate neck, you're welcome to add a little something underneath it, or you can enjoy the stretch with your arms long at your sides. Clary's going to reach her arms out long and straight and take this top arm up towards her ear and begin to turn her chest towards the ceiling as she makes a circle around the room, out to the side, down over the hip, and out in front of the other arm. She'll circle about 3 times this way, and the hips and shoulders oppose each other. The hips look towards the camera, and the shoulders look up towards the ceiling. We'll do one more like this, opening things up, coming all the way around, and then she'll reverse her circles. She'll go down and back towards the hip, let the chest and pectoral chest muscles open up, and come around. Lovely. And last one here. Nice. Coming all the way around. She'll make her way onto her back. So go ahead and lie back. Bend both knees. I'll take this cushion. Your arms are long at your sides. And now that one side of the body is a little more awake than the other, rock the pelvis back and start to lift the hips up away from the mat. So curl the spine. And that spot right between the 2 pointy hip bones is going to lift a little higher than anything else. There you go. Feel the glutes come on. And then keeping the hips high, melt the chest away. So you come down from the chest, through the rib cage, into the waist, and down to the hips. And you might notice that one side lands a little bit more quickly than the other. Let's take 2 more like that, up to the top. Or that one side's a little more open than the other after getting that twist in the upper back. Roll your spine all the way down, chest comes away, and the hips land last. One more like this, and it's important to open the hips when we're thinking about posture because one of the deep hip flexors, the psoas, actually inserts in the same vertebra as the bottom of the shoulder girdle. So in opening the hips, sometimes we can reset that slump and put things back onto your back body. From here, Clary, I'll have you roll onto your other side. You'll reach your arms out long and straight. Again, cushion if you so desire for those of you at home. Reach that top hip away. Bring the arm overhead. It comes in line with the ear. And the chest opposes the hips. So you turn the ribs and leave the hips alone and come back and through. Turn the chest. I visualize a pepper mill, the top part turning, the bottom part static as you twist around. Third and final, those bottom ribs pull slightly back to ensure rotation. Nice. And then reverse the circle and really making sure that you're turning from your rib cage more than your arm. You know, there's a twist of the torso and then there's a cartoon baseball player with your arm. One feels really good, one maybe a little less so. Lovely. About 3 in each direction. Feel free to luxuriate here if you need a little extra time. And then when you can, you'll turn onto your back. Reconnect here. How do things feel? More like each other? Go ahead and pull your knees into your chest. Float your head, neck, and shoulders forward and reach the arms long. You'll extend the legs away and start your pumps for the 100. We'll inhale for 5 pumps and we'll exhale for 5 pumps. Inhaling for 5 and exhaling for 20. In 2, 3, 4, 5. Think of the triceps working here, the back of the shoulder, the muscles that enhance your upright feelings when you're standing up. Good. Inhaling for 5. Exhaling for 50. In 2, 3, 4, 5, and out 2, 3, 4, 60, in. Out 2, 3, 4, 70, in. Out 2, 3, 4, 80, in. 2, 3, 4, 5, and out. 90, last set here. Out 2, 3, 4, 100. Pull the knees in, rock yourself up to seated. Let's take a little reformer on the mat from here. So I'm going to hand you 2 small weights. You'll bring the heads of the weights together like you're running a zipper up the front of the body for your rowing. Squeeze the legs together, sit high on the hips, and curl the tail, rolling back. When you hit your point of control, your arms open to the sides of the room. Your arms press back as your spine curls forward, forward, forward. The arms lift a little higher. They lift higher still. They lift highest. Keep your forehead reaching down towards your ankles as your arms spiral all the way around and back towards the ankles. Stacking tall, run the zipper up your body again and curl, roll back. At your point of control, push the weights open. Oppose the weights, arms back, spine forward, curl, curl, curl. The arms lift a little higher. There's that tricep. A little higher still as if they could touch the ceiling. Forehead glides down your shins and towards your toes as the arms circle. Reach, and you stack yourself all the way back up. Third and final here, curl, roll back. Open out to the sides. Keep the chest lifted as the arms press back. Bend your spine, reach. Higher arms, higher still. Highest still. Open around the room and stack your body tall. Flat back, your arms reach long, palms to the ceiling. Be here for a second. Really straight to the arms, really lift your spine. And from this position, bend your elbows to 90 degrees. Hinge back. Inhale. Exhale, lift yourself back up to seated tall. Extend the arms out over your legs as you bow forward. Run your hands along the outside of the body. Lift the arms a little higher, higher. Highest. Circle the arms down to the toes. Feel the shoulder blades spiral around as you stack your body tall. Palms up, elbows straight. Lean back. Stretch back. Good. The elbows are bending. The spine is long and tall. Extend the arms. Reach forward. Bend over your lap and over your legs. We lift the arms a little higher, a little higher, a little higher still. Feel how the arms reaching long behind you bends the spine forward in front of you. Reach, stretch. Stack it tall, final one. Elbows bent, bicep curl, lean back, stretch back, grow through the crown of the head. Now on this last one, shoot your arms up in line with your ears, lift higher, higher, higher. Take a bow. Row your arms back, lift your arms up, lift them up, and spiral them forward. And stack your body tall. We're not on a reformer, so you can stay facing this direction. Bend your elbows next to your torso, sit tall. Extend your arms out in front of you. Look at your hands. Do I need a manicure? Tap your hands down to the mat. Do you think I need a manicure? Lift your arms up to the height of the shoulders and bring them up over the head. Think about it for a moment. Think about it. Think about it before you declare, spiraling your arms around the room, that we all need a manicure. Happy holidays. Bend your elbows and we go out. Extend. Tap down. Stay tall. Lift back to shoulder height. Grow to the ceiling. Reach your head through your arms. Pull a little more space between each rib and circle the arms around the bend. Third and final, bend, extend, tap, get taller. Get taller as you lift. Stay tall as you come to the ceiling. Hold it, fill your hand with my spine, or fill your spine with my hand. There you go, and then open and circle and come around. Flex your ankles, put your knuckles on the mat, bend your spine forward. Scrape the mat with your knuckles, reach out beyond the heels, stretch, stretch, stretch. Stay where you are on the sits bones and stack your body from the bottom, through the middle, up to the top. The arms come up overhead, lift, grow. Open the arms around the room and take your knuckles to the mat. Bend forward, forehead to your shins, reach, scrape, extend. Get taller one, and taller, and taller. Arms up, head forward, lift and circle. And final one, knuckles to the mat, bend, reach, stretch and stack against the stretch, growing, growing, growing. Lift the arms tall, ribs back, just a freckle. There you go. Open the arms around the bend and crisscross the legs in front of yourself. Good. You'll take your weights down towards the nape of the neck. Option, if you have a delicate shoulder, to come in front of the forehead. A slight pitch forward. Hips reach back as your weights lift up. Reach and bend. Good. Shaving the back of the head. It's like shaving a bun off the nape of your neck. Extend and bend. Keep pulling the ribs a little further away from each other. Mr. Pilates talked about being able to put a cigar between each rib. Hold it at the top. Keep the arms long and straight. Can you cross or uncross and recross the legs? Open out to the sides. Good. Soft arms. Hug someone you don't really like. Yeah, we sometimes have to do that at the holidays too. There you go. Say hello and let them go. That's the way. Inhale. Exhale, and for this last set, exhale to close, inhale to open. A little external spiral of that upper arm. Make the muscles pop. It's nice. Last one here. Bring the arms together, uncross the legs, reach them out long, and roll all the way down to your back. From here, we'll flip it over onto your front side as if we were doing the pull straps. Your legs are long behind you. Measure yourself to ensure you're centered on the mat. Nice. Squeeze the legs and bring your arms down to your sides with your palms facing down. Your chest will lift ever so slightly. Your jaw will lift ever so slightly. And we'll take tiny lifts from the uppermost part of the arms. We come up, we lower. We go 8, 7. Good. Tiny lifts. Keeping the shoulder quite steady, really activating that tricep. Good. We finish the 8. We lower the weights. We rest the chest. Lift the jaw, lift the chest, turn the weights in to face the body. Tiny pulses here, 8 little lifts. Yes, if you're down on the floor and you don't have that room under the box to find a pull strap, here's a way that we can access some of the same muscles. Finishing your 8, you'll lower the weights. You'll lower your chest. You'll turn your palms to face the ceiling. You'll squeeze the arms in tight towards the body, lift the chest. Tiny little pulses here for 8. It's nice. 3 directions of the hand, accessing 3 bellies of the tricep. Nice. 3, 2, 1, and lower. Open your arms out like a letter T. Good. Reach across the room. Lift the chest ever so slightly and hold, hold, hold. Pull the arms back halfway and reach them back out in line with the shoulders. 3 only. Pull together. It's nice. And open back out and pull together and open up high and bend your elbows and set your weights down here. I've got them. Quick child's pose or rest pose if you need a little something. And then from here, let's come right back out onto your front side. You'll bend your elbows so that they're directly under your shoulders. So your entire forearm is pasted to the mat. The collar is wide. The shoulders are gliding downwards. You'll look up with your jaw. Look up with your chest. Begin to lift that upper back, but keep your elbows on the mat. And as you seek more height, keep the elbows down until you simply cannot. So we're going lifting, lifting, lifting. At some point, the elbows must lift to keep going. Do you feel that in the backs of your arms? Oh, she does. And then on the way back down, the elbows return to the mat as soon as possible. Bring the chest forward. And again, the elbows stay down as you lift the chest. Eyes up, jaw up, chest up. When you can't keep the elbows down anymore, you pry them off the mat. And as you return, you get the elbows down as soon as possible. Good. It puts a little more work in that upper back, keeping things out of the lumbar and strengthening the muscles you need for upright posture. Third and final, elbows stay down. Lift your jaw, lift your chest. We come up. We come up, we pry the arms off the mat, and then they get right back down there, and the chest comes forward, forward, forward to come down. Sit back into your hips, take a quick child's pose or rest pose. Nice, stretch it out. And then from here, let's make our way to standing, and we'll come to the wall. Nice. So we began our time together on the mat, feeling out those spots that maybe felt a little tighter or needed a little extra support. Now we come to the wall with your shoulders, your hips, and your arms and head all against it. Every time you inhale, you'll fill the lungs. And every time you exhale, you'll draw the abdominals ever so slightly back. Yeah. So if you feel a tight spot that doesn't connect with the wall, as well as the other spots, rather than trying to press it in at the expense of your shoulders or hips, we'll slide it a little bit backwards, like it's a tiny drawer opening towards the wall. Inhale, slide the drawer open. Exhale, pull the muscles that live in front of that drawer in. Inhale, slide the drawer open. Exhale, pull the muscles in. One more breath like that. Maybe if I left you here for a couple days, at some point your back would be flush to the mat. Not interested in that. We've got places to go and people to see. Bend your spine forward. Let your head hang. Begin to round yourself away from the wall. Let your arms dangle. Come away vertebra by vertebra, and you'll feel a point when a lot of vertebrae come away in one chunk. When you get to that point, stay there, be there, and make little circles on the floor, almost as if your arms were moving involuntarily. And then little circles in the other direction. And then from the lowest part of the waist, begin to stack yourself back up, bone by bone. Bottom of the spine, middle of the spine, uppermost spine. The head comes up last. Put one foot on the wall. Keep two hands on the wall. Press 2 hands and 1 foot away. Keep the hands there. Put the foot down. 2 palms, 10 fingers. Hold the wall up with all your might. We stay back here for 10, 9. You know this feeling. We've been here before. That's it. Really turning on the backs of the arms, really lifting through the chest. Good. We stay there for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. Walk away and enjoy your posture. Thanks so much.